I quite like the layout of this one. It's got two men in suits, which I think could link to ours, and it suggests that they're obviously in power within the movie. Then there's some guns, which suggests maybe some form of violence, which links to our film again.
I also think they've really used the space well. I really like how there's like one main one here, and then you've got another shorter one, and then you've got four little ones at the bottom. Again, you have the star rating, but also they've done like a little like summary of the movie as a whole. So you've got the release date, certificate, the director, who's in the film, and the running time, and a really short plot summary,
which is quite good, because if you don't know what you want,
and then if you say read that and you're like, no, I'd never watch this film, you wouldn't go on to read the review.
Yeah, you don't have to read the whole thing to realise you don't actually want to see the film, which is quite good for modern day reader who doesn't have a lot of time for things they don't want to see.
Yeah. But again, this is Empire, and like the other ones we looked at, I prefer this layout to the one where they had the double page spread layout. And also they've got the same colour scheme. It's like this blue and this yellow,
and then they've combined it for a quote.
And they've also got these lines appearing all over the place, which looks a bit random, but it really does break it up.
It really breaks it up.
And it makes it clear, like they've used this yellow line where they've got the short summary, and then that's encased with dotted lines. It just makes it so clear. And again, they've used blue and yellow for this quote, which I really like. I think is something
I quite like
that
they have a quote from the film, because it sort of shows you even a little bit more insight into what the film's going to be like. Again, this one has got policemen, which would link to our film. So I quite like the idea of this image, although it is quite big and it takes up pretty much the entire page, which I think may be a little bit extreme.
But then again, if you've just got like a double page spread for one film, they have used the space quite. Because I think if they had more text, no one would sit and read it.
That's true. Reviews need to be short, because nobody wants to. You don't want to know everything about the film. You just want to know whether I'm going to see it or not. I do quite like the image, because it does give them power. They're both wearing sunglasses and they're sort of strolling along, and they're in black, and it's a really powerful image.
But they've also incorporated the text and everything around it, because this must be like a new section of the magazine, the in cinemas section. And they've got what the star ratings mean along the top, and it's all incorporated in the image. They are using their space wisely.
Yeah.
Which I really like. Also, through all of them, we've noticed they use columns.
Yeah, which is really effective. Although they've got little things like that, and the quotes.
And with this total film, they also have the DVD front cover, which is okay, it's already been released.
Which is quite interesting, like to have a film review about something that's already been released.
Yeah.